Rain lashes against the windows. Wind howls, creating an eerie symphony of nature's fury. The storm outside is relentless, a force of nature that refuses to be ignored. Inside, the living room is dim, lit only by flashes of lightning. Shadows dance on the walls, creating a haunting atmosphere that mirrors the chaos outside. Jessica, in her 20s, huddles on the floor, phone to her ear. Her eyes dart around the room, searching for any sign of comfort or safety. Jessica, hello? Still no signal. Her voice trembles with a mix of fear and frustration, the storm's roar drowning out her hopes for a response. Frustration flickers across her face. Another violent gust shakes the house, making the walls groan under the pressure. The lights flicker, plunging the room into darkness. Jessica sighs, exasperated. She feels the weight of the storm pressing down on her, both physically and emotionally. A low creak from upstairs, barely audible over the storm. It sends a shiver down her spine, adding to the tension in the air. Jessica's head snaps up, listening intently. Her heart races as she tries to discern the source of the noise, every muscle in her body tensed in anticipation. Suddenly, a loud thunderclap and a flash of lightning illuminate the room, making her jump. The storm's fury is now inside, echoing her own fear. Silence, except for the raging storm. Jessica takes a deep breath, trying to calm her nerves. Then, a whisper, faint, almost indistinguishable. It seems to come from the hallway. Jessica freezes, every muscle tense. Jessica, hello, is someone there? Her voice trembles, the whisper again, closer this time. Her name.
Jessica.
It's a rasping, chilling sound. Jessica scrambles to her feet, heart pounding in her chest. She backs away from the hallway, eyes darting around the room. A floorboard creaks above, footsteps slow and deliberate. Panic wells up in Jessica's chest. She grabs a heavy bookend from a shelf, her makeshift weapon. Suddenly, a loud creak echoes through the room, and a shadow darts across her vision. Jessica! Who's there? She calls out, voice shaking. No answer, but the footsteps continue, circling above her, each step sending shivers down her spine. Jessica's eyes fall on an antique wardrobe, its dark wood looming in the corner. The room is filled with an eerie silence, broken only by the faint creaking of the old house settling. She feels a strange pull towards the wardrobe, as if it is calling out to her. It seems to pulsate with an unnatural energy, a soft glow emanating from the cracks in its doors. The light flickers, casting unsettling shadows on the walls. She approaches cautiously, bookend raised, her heart pounding in her chest. Each step feels heavier than the last, as if the air itself is thickening around her. The whispers intensify, swirling around her, urging her closer. They seem to come from all directions, echoing in her mind, making it hard to think clearly.
Come closer.
Closer. S3, closer.
Holding her breath, she reaches for the wardrobe door handle. It's ice cold to the touch, sending a shiver down her spine. She hesitates for a moment, then gathers her courage and pulls. As she pulls, a pale skeletal hand shoots out from inside, grasping her wrist with surprising strength. The grip is icy and unyielding, sending waves of fear through her.
Gotcha!
Jessica screams, dropping the bookend. The sound echoes through the empty house, amplifying her fear. She stumbles backward, her heart pounding in her chest. She thrashes against the hand's grip, but it holds firm, icy fingers digging into her skin. Her breath quickens, each gasp a desperate plea for freedom. She catches a glimpse of movement inside the wardrobe. A swirling darkness, whispering her name, beckoning her closer. The shadows seem to pulse with a life of their own, drawing her in. Tears stream down her face. She feels the cold grip tighten, her vision blurring with fear and desperation. Jessica, help me! Someone, please! Her voice cracks, the words barely escaping her lips, but her cries are swallowed by the storm. The wind howls outside, a relentless force that drowns out her pleas. The hand pulls her closer, the whispers growing louder, consuming her. Silence. The room grows colder, the darkness more oppressive. Then, from within the wardrobe, a final chilling whisper. It sends a shiver down her spine, freezing her in place.
Jessica. You're mine now. The words echo in her mind, sealing her fate.